Making a PDF document accessible using Adobe Acrobat means that you're taking the necessary steps to ensure that people with disabilities are able to read and understand the information within the document, especially for those who utilize screen readers. Today, I'll be showing you the basics of how to make your PDF accessible using the latest version of Adobe Acrobat. Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty of how to make your PDF document accessible, one thing you have to always do is consider accessibility within the original document before converting it into a PDF. I'm pretty sure you're wondering, what does that mean exactly? And I'm going to explain that to you. So what that means is that when you're using different authoring tools, you want to make sure that you're utilizing all the accessibility features within that tool before converting your document into a PDF. A good example would be Microsoft Word. That is a great starting point for you to ensure that your document is accessible, and that is because they do have accessibility features on there. You can easily utilize things like heading styles, paragraph styles, alternative text, and you can make your document accessible in Word first before converting it into a PDF. And this just helps make the process easier for when you're using Adobe Acrobat to make that PDF accessible, because it's able to convert whatever is accessible in that Word document into the PDF version. And it also makes things like tagging within Adobe Acrobat so much easier. Now let's get into the steps of how to make your PDF accessible. So one of the great things about Adobe Acrobat Pro DC is that it allows you to see the title, the author, the subject, and the keywords. And this is usually found under Document Properties. Now, how you want to do this is simply right-click, select Document Properties. As you can see in this tab, there is the option to add the title, the author of the document, the subject, and then also some keywords within the bottom field right here. The other item that we're going to cover is going to be setting the language. Now here within Adobe, you're able to specify the specific language that you'd like the screen reader to interpret the information within the PDF document. To do this, you simply want to right click, go to Document Properties. You want to click on the Advanced tab, and then under the Advanced tab, you will see the reading options. Now here you will be able to select the preferred language that you would like. And in this case, we're going to set the language to English. And let's get into document securities. So some PDF documents have some security settings that are put in place, and this is usually to prevent anyone from editing the document or sharing it without giving the correct attributions and so forth. So you want to make sure that you're setting the correct document securities. That way it is not preventing someone who needs to access the accessibility features to be able to utilize them. So in order to make sure that these security features are not affecting someone who wants to access those accessibility features, here's how you're going to go about that. What you want to do is right click, and then you want to select Document Properties. Under Document Properties, you will see a Security tab. Now within the Security tab, there is the Document Security option, and here you're able to see the security method. In this case, we're going to set that into no security, and you do have other options, and they are other options which are grayed out on the side. Once you've selected no security, what you'll go ahead and do is click OK. Next, we're going to get into adding alternative text. So it's always important to add alternative text to the images within your PDF document because it gives a description of what the image is showing. And this is very important, especially for people who are utilizing screen readers, because the screen reader is able to interpret what the image is actually showing. And there are a few things that you can do to ensure that the images within your document are accessible. And first, you want to make sure that you're adding alternative text to the specific images that are portraying something that is highly related to the content that you have within your document. So for instance, if the image is displaying something that is relevant or helping describe or understand the information better, it's important for you to add that alternative text. So first you want to click all tools, and then from there you want to select the prepare for accessibility feature. Once you select that, it does show you the option where you can add alternative text. What you do is you'd select that option and you'll be able to add that alternative text to your PDF document. The next item to making sure that your PDF document is accessible is adding tags. And what tags do is they ensure that the document is accessible. That way, someone who's using a screen reader is able to interpret all the content within your PDF document. And something that's amazing about Adobe Acrobat is that it has the functionality that allows you to automatically tag your PDF document. And this has been a game changer because it does streamline the process where you're able to tag your PDF document without doing it manually. If you've ever tried to manually tag your PDF document, you will know that that can take a lot of time. And this is actually considered a cloud-based auto tagging feature. And in one click of a button, you're able to tag your PDF document. And I'll be showing you exactly how to do that. So what you'll need to do is select all tools, prepare for accessibility. And once you're in the prepare for accessibility tab, all you do is click auto tag document, and this automatically tags your PDF document. And as you can see from the side menu, it is showing all the items that have been tagged within your PDF document. Let's talk about optical character recognition, also known as OCR. So some PDF documents are scanned documents of images or text, and this can be very challenging because sometimes a screen reader is not able to interpret the information as text. Instead, it will interpret the information that is scanned within the PDF document as an actual image instead of recognizing the text. The good thing about Adobe Acrobat is that it allows you to be able to scan and OCR that document. That way the screen reader is able to interpret the text as text. What you'll do is select all tools, and then you'd select scan and OCR. And here, as you can see, there is the option to recognize text. In this category, you'd select in this file. And here you'll see that it will ask you or prompt you if you'd like it to be all pages, or it will also let you identify the language that you'd like the document to be interpreted in. Something that you always want to do while you're making your PDF document accessible is ensuring that you're checking for accessibility. Now, this is recommended for you to done before you start the process of remediating your PDF document and after you've made the accessibility changes. The reason why you want to do it before is because it lets you know how far along you are in your journey in ensuring that that PDF document is accessible. And when you're doing it after, you're checking to see if the accessibility changes that you've made have been successful. And you always want to ensure that you're doing that. That way you can go back to the document and make extra changes if you need to, or you can be satisfied in knowing that you've made your document inclusive for everyone. So let's get into more details on how you can check the accessibility of your PDF document. Select Prepare for Accessibility, which is found in the All Tools menu. And then you simply want to select Check for Accessibility. You want to make sure that you're reviewing and checking all these checkboxes to fit your preferences. And as you can see, the accessibility checker has been run. Now let's get into some of the meanings of this report display and the rule check statuses. So when it says pass, this means that the item is accessible. Skip by user means that the rule was not checked because it wasn't selected in the accessibility checker option dialog box. Needs manual check means that the full check or accessibility check feature couldn't check the item automatically. So you need to verify the item manually to ensure that it's accessible. Failed means that the item didn't pass the accessibility check. Something you always want to remember as an author is to always aim for that past. And when you get past, that simply means that you're doing a great job in ensuring that your document is accessible for everyone and you're creating inclusive environments for everyone that is accessing your PDF document. Something to always remember is that accessible PDFs help people with disabilities be able to read, navigate, understand, and perceive the content within the document. By following these simple basic steps, you're now able to make your PDF document accessible using Adobe Acrobat, and you're also able to create more inclusive environments for all. Thank you for tuning in to Somo Experiences. My name is Irene Sedede, and I'll see you in the next video.